Cosmos to bridge, what's happening? Cosmos to Commander Tyrell, is everything alright? Computer, terminate simulation. This is strange. Where has everyone gone? Cosmos to engine room. Cosmos to sick bay. Cosmos to the entire crew. Computer, where is the crew of the Majestic?
Unable to determine the exact location.
What does that mean? They can have disappeared.
Unable to determine the exact location.
Understood, understood. How many life forms are on board?
1. Captain Yorgos T. Kosmos.
I am alone? Computer, when did the crew vanish?
Insufficient data.
Last recorded presence of other life forms?
9 minutes and 37 seconds ago. Presence of 483 people. Currently, 1 person.
This is impossible. What the hell happened? Computer, analyze the area and tell me if you detect anything.
Sensors are out of phase. I detect traces of residual energy from a space-time energy string.
Did we just pass through a tunnel?
Insufficient data.
I can't keep the Majestic in flight by myself. Computer, activate emergency medical holographic program. Please state the nature of the medical emergency and the... Oh? Am I too late? No. It's just that the crew has disappeared. It's only me. So my presence is useless. I'm going back to my buffer. No, I needed to run the ship. I'm a doctor, not a pilot. At this moment, you are designated by the captain as a substitute crew member. So get moving and find the cause of the problem or contact someone. But, damn. Okay. Captain, I'm picking up a space station 24 point parsecs away from us, but there are no space stations in this area. And yet, alright, plot a course to that station. Understood?
Commodore, I'm detecting a ship approaching the station, and it's strange.
What do you mean by strange?
I mean that it has a configuration similar to our ships, with 2 warp nacelles. But it seems very advanced and carries unknown technologies.
Section 31?
No, impossible.
Raise the shields and dispatch the USS Frontier.
At once, Commodore Stewart.
Captain, we are approaching the station. On screen. Is this some kind of joke? That thing must be hundreds of years old. It should not even exist. And yet, but it does not make sense. It's a piece of antiquity. It should be uninhabited. Probably more inhabited than this ship. Did they give you a major sense of humor? No, I'd say self-programming. Are there any life forms on board? Yes, although they raise the shields. But we are Starfleet and so are they. Unless it's a base occupied by someone. Open a channel. Go ahead. This is Captain Yorgos T. Kosmos of the USS Majestic Starbase. We need help. We have encountered an anomaly. We require assistance. I suppose you're still Federation base. Answer.
This is Commodore Sommers at Federation Starbase Y5. Identify yourself.
I just did.
Karis? Dennis?
Who? I already said I'm Captain Kosmos of the USS Majestic.
You bear an impressive resemblance to someone we knew a while back.
Perhaps I have a common face.
Hold on.
They still have their shields up.
Commodore, the ship has contacted us. A certain Captain Kosmos of the USS Majestic. But there's no Captain Kosmos in any Starfleet records, nor of any ship with that configuration. And the strangest thing is that the captain looks remarkably like a Bajoran that we met 4 years ago. He was a time traveler.
I've often found my predecessor, Captain Williams' logic pretty flawed. I mean, come on. Believing in a time traveler?
Karis came from the future. Perhaps this Cosmos did as well.
Bullcrap. It's probably a trap by the Romulans, Klingons, or...
maybe by the Tholians, or the Gorn.
Are you joking, Commander?
No, absolutely not, sir.
Look it, I don't care what Williams thought. My base, my orders stand. Inform the Frontier to intercept that ship and show them how Starfleet handles alien invaders. Send them packing.
But Commodore, are you sure that...
That's an order, Commander.
Understood, sir.
Captain, a ship is approaching. Also with its shield up. On screen. But it's an old Constitution class. It's as if we've been attacked by our grandfather. What the hell is happening? Either we are out of time, or they are... Report. They fired a photon torpedo ahead of us, Captain, and are ordering to withdraw. Have they lost their minds? Raise the shields or have alert. Captain, do you really want to fire on a Federation ship? No, if we can avoid it. But I won't be an easy target. Damage report. Shields at 98%. Practically cannot harm us. Open a channel with that ship. This is Yorgos Kosmos of Starfleet. I warn you to stop. Attacking another Federation ship is a violation of Articles 1, 7 and 12 of Starfleet Regulation. Shields at 96%. Let's make them dance a little. Fire a quantum torpedo at the bow of that ship a few kilometers away. Let them understand that we could open them up like a can. Quantum torpedo away. No direct damage, but they registered the heat. Shields are 19%, Captain. It will take them hours to inflict any real damage. Though a dagger they are as boring as flies. I Exactly, the stubborn too. Let's fire a faster burst at the armaments, rendering them armless. I remind you that I'm a doctor and do it! At once. Armaments are offline, Captain. They're calling us. Oh, let's say what they have to say now.
This is Commander Petrov of the Federation Starship Frontier. Cease your hostilities immediately!
Hostilities? Us? I'm Captain Kosmos of the USS Majestic, Commander. And I request assistance several times. In response, you raise your shields and, as if there weren't enough, fired on us.
It is alright! You're trespassing in Federation space without permission! And
But I am the Federation, damn it!
I don't care who you claim to be. I have my orders here.
Then your orders are wrong.
This is not your problem.
This is Commodore Stewart. I don't know if you're Romulan or Klingon, and I don't care. You are violating Federation space, and you must leave.
But you are truly stubborn. I'm a fleet captain caught in a space-time anomaly. My crew has vanished. I'm running the ship with the help of the emergency medical holographic program.
So, let me get this. I'm supposed to believe that this is some sort of Federation ship, and that you're commanding this alone with some sort of hologram?
Exactly.
And that hologram, it looks exactly like you. Are you some type of shapeshifter?
We are not Dominion changelings.
Change what?
Perhaps it's Assault Vampire from M113.
Captain, I don't think they really understand what you're talking about. I found records on that base and on Commodore Stewart's, Commander Sommers and Starbase Wi-Fi, but everything is dated around 22 and 70. What? We are talking about 130 years ago.
Are you playing the future card again? Like your predecessor? What was his name?
Korostanes.
Commodore Stewart. Furthermore, he claimed to be Bajoran. And Bajor is not part of the Federation.
Found it. Kara Stanis from Bajor, captain of the USS Princess in 2395. Yes, I remember something. About 10 years ago. And it's true that you and Kara Stanis bear a striking resemblance. Oh well, my father spent a lot of time on Bajor. I wouldn't be surprised that if... well, anyway, Commodore Stewart. Shall we stop these games and will you give me assistance?
Commodore Stewart, we are waiting orders.
Without weapons, what would you do? Rammer?
If that is your orders, well, yes.
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, well, you can try. But surely the hull of my ship wouldn't even be nicked by that 130 years old wreck.
Do not insult my ship. The Constitution class is the flagship of Starfleet. Just as the Enterprise was commanded by Pike, April, and Kirk.
And by Rachel Garrett, Harriman, Picard, Shelby, and... oops, spoiler.
Who?
Nothing. Sorry, let's move on.
Otherwise, if you don't leave, I will blow up the ship while we ram you, or eject the warp core towards you.
That wouldn't be very nice.
Ensign, prepare to ram that ship. Engine room, be ready to eject the core.
Seriously? Are you all out of your minds? It is so hard to believe that I could come from the future. Damn you! Captain Kirk ended up in past, future, mirror universe, and I cannot come from the future.
There! You could have been part of the mirror universe.
So, assuming for a moment that you are a Federation ship from the future, why did you come seeking help from us?
Yeah, I like to know that myself. I'm alone on a 500-person ship that suddenly emptied, and you were the only base we identified. I must find a way to recover my crew and return home.
Commodore, we already dealt with a similar situation 4 years ago with Korostanes, And
I know that. Will you stop repeating it?
if you truly are a Starfleet captain, past, present, or future, we are obligated to help you.
I know that also, Sommers. Do you think I became a Commodore by chance?
How you become one of them, I'm wondering the same thing, to be honest. Captain, I don't think sarcasm is going to help our case.
Commodore, I had an emergency call from Ensign Spencer's shuttle. She's having engine problems, I believe due to interference.
Commander Petrov, engage the tractor beam and bring that shuttle aboard.
Commodore, we have a problem. The previous hit disabled a tractor beam. We can maneuver and try to teleport it on board.
With that kind of interference and a transporter of that type, damn you. I will retrieve myself. HMH, tractor beam, recover the shuttle. At your command, tractor beam, shuttle hooked, bring into the hangar.
Let Starfleet handle it. Get off our case, invader.
Commander, for heaven's sake, shut up! Doctor, we must avoid spoilers. Tell to the Ensign to remain on board. We'll bring her to the base without showing her the interior of our ship. Execute. We have the Ensign in communication. On screen.
What's happening? And who are you?
Captain Yorgos Kosmos of the USS Majestic. It's a pleasure to meet your Ensign.
Spencer. Ensign Helena Spencer. But your uniform is strange. And what happened to the USS Frontier?
A long story. Let's say there was a misunderstanding between us and the Frontier. And currently we're a bit damaged. I hope your journey was comfortable.
Thank you. Very kind. But why can't I leave my runabout?
Unfortunately, due to an issue we are investigating, we came from the future and cannot show you technology that doesn't exist for you yet. And that's a real shame.
In what sense?
I would have been delighted to invite you to dinner.
Very kind of you, Captain. I hope there will be an opportunity.
I wouldn't want to remind you that she could be your great-grandmother, and any kind of relationship could alter our timeline. Thanks, but I already knew that. But she's fascinating, I'd say.
Thank you for rescuing my daughter.
Daughter?
Actually, she's the daughter of my first wife, my stepdaughter.
Oh, sorry if I flirt so openly.
Oh, don't worry. I used to do the same thing many years ago.
Captain Kosmos, considering the aid that you have given our shuttle, I tend to give you the benefit of the doubt, no matter how implausible it is.
Commodore, are you sure that's a good idea?
Shut up for 2 seconds, Petrov.
Oh, thank you. It's about time.
I will assign you Commander Sommers and Ensign Spencer to help you with your problems, while I work on repairing the damage that you've caused my ship.
Your ship?
Yes, it's been my ship for the last 5 years. I am just here at the base, temporarily in command until Starfleet sends a new commander. Petrov is just sitting in my seat, keeping it warm.
A ship that you bombed!
I'm sorry for ripping your car.
Car?
An old Earth saying.
Okay, now that that's all taken care of, Summer and Spencer will help you get back on your feet.
Charming, really charming. Let's try to resolve this problem as soon as possible. Captain, a call from the shuttle in the hangar. It's Ensign Spencer. On screen.
Captain Kosmos, I have a replicator on board. If you want, you can come dine here with me.
Oh my goodness. Well, I say that's perfect, Ensign Spencer.
Helena.
Helena, I'll bring some specialties to sample. Our replicators are decidedly newer, and I have some real wine from a friend's vineyard.
I'll be waiting, Captain.
Yorgos.
Yorgos.
I felt like the third wheel. You are, but you are also helpful. And while I'm at dinner, you will be in command. Anything else? Should I sweep the bridge? I don't think that will be necessary. I hope you enjoyed dinner, Helena.
It was fantastic. The company was wonderful, Yorgos, and that wine was delicious. What was it?
Spoiler, let's just say it's from a friend's vineyard that in my day was quite famous. It was truly lovely. But now I must go back to searching for my crew. And I must return to being the doctor, I hope.
So is this goodbye?
Unfortunately.
Well, I don't know if I'll be alive in your time, but if so, drop by to see me.
How will I look for you? Cosmos out.
Safe travels, Yorgos.
Captain Kosmos, you're set to leave. Thanks for your hologram's help in fixing the frontier. Your suggestions were incredible.
From doctor to chief engineer.
I wish you safe travels. Williams out.
Capitan Kosmos, you fought like a true Kazakh today. I believe you have Russian origins. It was a pleasure to do battle with you.
Actually, I'm of Greek origin, but thank you, Commander.
Captain Kosmos, I know that we may never meet again. But if you should happen to come across Captain Karis Tanis, give him my warmest regards. And tell him that it was nice meeting him. Well, the both of you, really, and getting a little glimpse of how Starfleet will progress over the years. And for the better, I might add.
Thank you, Commander. That was most kind. Cosmos out. Now let's plot a course to the coordinates we managed to obtain. Then only should reopen upon our arrival. With a bit of luck, we should be able to recover our crew. Understood, Captain, and I checked the database, and Admiral Helena Spencer is 152 years old, yet she's still alive and in decent shape for someone her age, in case you are interested. Thanks. We'll see. Now, plot the course. Course plot at your command. Let's rock!